I, a 29-year-old man, need to express my frustration since I'm still dealing with what occurred last week. My partner Mia, age 24, whom I'd been with for 8 months, completely destroyed our romance in the most open, embarrassing manner imaginable. And now she's weeping over the repercussions. We had a disagreement on Tuesday evening. Nothing extreme. I'd requested her to kindly avoid capturing every activity we shared. She's been attempting to turn into a TikTok star for several months, endlessly recording our outings, dinners, even personal times for material. I reached my breaking point when she captured me comforting her following her grandma's death, then shared it with an uplifting message about discovering power in affection, while I'm clearly drying her tears in the scene. The dispute involved me stating, "I require you to honor my personal space. Not all things should become material." She became protective, claiming I was unhelpful toward her aspirations and domineering. I remained composed, clarified that I simply desired limits. Typical relationship issues, correct. Incorrect. Wednesday dawn, I awakened to 23 messages from acquaintances. "Guy, are you all right? Have you viewed what Mia uploaded? This is screwed up." She'd covertly captured our whole dispute on her device positioned against an object, shared it on TikTok and Instagram Shorts. My visage entirely shown, her visage handily, largely out of frame. The title, "When Harmful Guys Attempt to Dictate Your Ambitions, #harmful manhood, self-absorbed recognize your value." The clip was modified to portray me as awful. Removed all background, merely me uttering phrases like, "I refuse to be captured and this must cease." With theatrical close-ups on my irritated expression, she inserted text additions like warning sign actions and sentimental coercion. In mere hours, it gained 50K watches, remarks labeling me rubbish, suggesting she ought to depart from me, identifying me as self-absorbed. Certain individuals discovered my LinkedIn via my appearance and were remarking there. I didn't reply digitally, didn't remark, didn't create my own clip. Rather, I captured screens of all, saved the clips, and proceeded directly to the law enforcement office. Observe, we reside in a dual consent jurisdiction. Capturing an individual without their awareness in a secluded environment, unlawful. Sharing it digitally, that's dissemination. The lawman accepted my grievance earnestly, particularly when I displayed the LinkedIn torment. Obtained a file identifier, official grievance submitted. Then I contacted my firm's personnel department, informed them about the circumstance and the law enforcement document. They were amazingly encouraging, even proposed to have attorneys examine slander possibilities. Subsequently, I gathered all her belongings at my residence into containers, altered my door mechanisms. She possessed a duplicate, restricted her on all platforms except messaging, required that for proof. 2 hours following submitting the document, she messaged, "Darling, the clip is spreading rapidly. 100K watches. This might be my big moment." I answered, "Verify with the authorities. File number. You captured me unlawfully. Best wishes with your big moment." Complete quiet for precisely 37 minutes. Then my device erupted. Revision 1. The collapse was legendary. In an hour of my message, Mia phoned 19 times. I didn't pick up, but she deposited voice recordings that became increasingly more deranged. Initial one, "What do you imply authorities? This is crazy. It's merely a clip." Fifth one, "You're attempting to demolish my profession. This is very characteristic masculine conduct." 10th one, sobbing, "Please return my call. We must converse about this." Final one, "You're such a chunk of waste. I wish you're content wrecking my existence." Thursday dawn, 7 o'clock a.m. Somebody's hammering on my entrance. It's Mia accompanied by her closest companion, Ashley, 26F. I conversed through the barrier, didn't unlock it. Mia, teeth unlock. "We must debate this like grown-ups." Me, "There's zero to debate. You possess a law enforcement grievance against you. Converse with them. Are you truly doing this over a TikTok? You're demolishing her existence." Me, "She shared my visage without approval in a jurisdiction where capturing demands dual consent. She demolished her own existence. I'll erase it. I'll erase all. Too tardy. It's been saved and presented as proof. Your containers are in the foyer with administration. Don't return here again." Ashley, "You're pitiful. A genuine guy wouldn't be such an infant about this. A genuine companion wouldn't covertly capture and openly disgrace someone for watches. Farewell." They departed, but not prior to Mia attempting to utilize her duplicate. The expression on her visage when it failed, invaluable. Here's where it becomes intriguing. I possess a relative who's a legal assistant. She conducted some investigation. Turns out this wasn't Mia's initial experience. She had 2 prior TikTok profiles that were prohibited. Why? Comparable material with her former partners. She truly has a habit of romancing men, generating conflict, capturing it, and sharing for watches. I forwarded this data to my attorney. Yes, I employed one who incorporated it into our dossier. Habit of conduct, darling. Friday afternoon, Mia's mother, Cheryl, phoned me. This lady who'd always been kind to me, abruptly transformed into a fiend. How dare you engage the authorities over some foolish online clip? Your offspring perpetrated an offense. She's confronting repercussions. She's merely a youthful woman attempting to succeed. You're obliterating her prospects. She's 24, not 12, and she obliterated her own prospects when she violated regulations for TikTok watches. Withdraw the accusations or I'll ensure everybody knows what sort of guy you truly are. Me. That's observer coercion. I'm capturing this conversation lawfully, incidentally. Single-party approval for telephone discussions in our jurisdiction. Would you wish to persist menacing me? She disconnected. The clip reached 200K watches before TikTok removed it, but the web is eternal. It was already reshared across various sites. Revision 2, Monday dawn. The intensification persisted. I receive a phone from my supervisor. Somebody dispatched our firm's formal Instagram numerous communications asserting I was a mistreater and insisting they terminate me. They enclosed captures from the clip. Fortunately, my supervisor was already informed of the circumstance. Personnel department supported me entirely. They answered the torment with halt and discontinue notices and notified the profiles for directed torment. But Mia wasn't finished. Oh no, she chose to intensify further. She shared a subsequent clip without my visage this occasion, weeping about how my harmful former is attempting to quiet me with the authorities and initiated a GoFundMe for judicial costs to combat my mistreater. She collected $300 before GoFundMe closed it. Turns out you can't gather funds for judicial protection when you're the one who perpetrated the offense. Who realized? Tuesday, her allied attackers emerged. 3 of her aspiring star pals began sharing about me. Not by title, but items like, when you discover your pal's former is a real beast, and males will truly summon the officers rather than accepting responsibility. My attorney dispatched halt and discontinue notices to each of them. 2 removed instantly. The third, Brittany, chose to create another clip about being muted by the male dominance. Then Wednesday, I was notified. Mia was litigating me for sentimental anguish and forfeited earnings from her erased clip. She asserted the clip was her asset and I had no authority to have it eliminated. My attorney genuinely chuckled when he perused it. She's advocating for herself. This is going to be entertaining. Her litigation was reproduced on standard sheet, submitted wrongly, and presented assertions that weren't even lawful grounds for suit. It enclosed a request for $50,000 for forfeited star chances. We responded with a proper countersuit for breach of seclusion, libel, torment, and deliberate causing of sentimental anguish. My attorney incorporated her record of prohibited profiles and habit of conduct. Thursday, actuality struck Mia severely. The authorities formally accused her with illegal capturing and dissemination. It's a minor offense, but it's still a penal accusation. Her collapse on Instagram broadcast was magnificent. She proceeded for 20 minutes about how the structure safeguards males and how she was merely attempting to disclose her reality. She inadvertently confessed on broadcast that she'd captured me without my awareness to reveal him. My attorney captured the screen of the entire event. Proof is wonderful. Revision 3. The judicial hearing was scheduled for 3 weeks later. Meanwhile, Mia's existence began disintegrating in manners she didn't anticipate. First, her occasional employment at a digital marketing company vanished. Turns out they possess an ethics provision, and acquiring accused with an offense linked to unlawful capturing and seclusion breach. Not a favorable appearance for somebody managing customer digital profiles. She shared about this as well, naturally, dismissed for voicing my reality. This is what occurs when you resist harmful males. Her father, who'd been quiet until now, phoned me. Richard was always the sensible one. Richard Keith, I'm regretful about all this. I viewed the clip before it was erased. What she performed was incorrect. I value that, Richard. I'm not requesting you to withdraw the accusations. She requires to understand. But can you inform me truthfully the clip she shared? Was it altered extensively? She eliminated all background, modified orders to portray me as hostile when I was merely requesting seclusion. Richard, I suspected she's been existing in a dream realm where she's the primary figure and everybody else is merely material. Her mom supports it, but I'm finished. She's not permitted at my residence until she accepts accountability. Meanwhile, Mia launched an audio series. Not joking. Enduring household muting about her path of being muted by her mistreating former. 3 installments in, she erred. She broadcast sound from our dispute, the identical unlawful capture. She believed if she solely utilized sound, it would be okay. My attorney incorporated it into the proof collection. She just demonstrated she still possessed the capture after asserting she erased all. Her companion Ashley attempted to act as mediator, messaging me. Can't you folks just converse? She's truly battling. She had to relocate back with her mother. She's forfeited all, me. She forfeited all because she perpetrated an offense and confronted repercussions. I have zero to debate with her. Ashley, you adored her once. Doesn't that signify anything? It signified something until she breached my seclusion, openly shamed me, and attempted to obliterate my standing for web celebrity. She's stating she'll injure herself if this proceeds to judicial hearing. That's coercion. If you're truly worried, summon crisis assistance. I'm relaying this to my attorney as proof of torment and sentimental coercion. Complete quiet. After that, 2 days prior to judicial hearing, Mia committed her largest error yet. She generated a phony Instagram profile and contacted my former partner from 2 years past attempting to obtain negative info on me. Issue. My former and I concluded amicably, and she promptly relayed me the communications. Hey lady, I'm romancing Keith now and I'm concerned about some warnings. Was he ever domineering or mistreating with you? My former answered, Keith was nothing but courteous. The reality that you're contacting me covertly informs me all. Don't reach me again. She captured screens of all and dispatched it to me with, your recent former is insane. Good fortune in judicial hearing. Revision 4. Judicial day came. Mia appeared attired like she was attending a burial, all dark, no cosmetics, attempting to appear like a sufferer. Her mother was there staring angrily at me. Her father sat on my section of the courtroom. That triggered instant conflict with Cheryl whispering at him to back your offspring. Richard simply stated, I am by allowing her confront repercussions. The accuser displayed the matter for the penal accusations. The clip was broadcast in judicial hearing, the complete unaltered edition from my device that displayed the whole background. Then they broadcast her altered TikTok edition. The contrast was clear. The magistrate inquired her straight, did you capture the complainant without his awareness? Mia attempted to twist it. I was recording sentimental mistreatment. Magistrate, that's not what I inquired. Did you capture him without his awareness? I required proof of his actions. Yes or no, did you capture him without his awareness? Ultimately, yes. In a dual consent jurisdiction, that's unlawful, culpable. She received 100 hours societal duty, 6 months supervision, and had to settle $500 in penalties. Then arrived the non-criminal matter. My attorney displayed all. The habit of conduct, the prohibited profiles, the torment effort, the phony profile to reach my former, the audio series where she confessed to still possessing the capture. Mia attempted to advocate for herself. It proceeded about as well as you'd anticipate. She presented reproduced TikTok remarks as proof that individuals concurred with her. She attempted to assert I was economically mistreating her by ejecting her from my residence. She truly stated, he earns more funds than me, so he should back my profession. The magistrate closed that down swiftly. Madam, he has no duty to accommodate you or back your profession, particularly after you breached his seclusion. She attempted to assert the clip was creation and thus shielded. The magistrate inquired if she obtained my approval to be in her creation. When she said no, he reminded her that even creation demands approval from participants. In the conclusion, she is indebted to me $15,000 in compensations, protective directive for 2 years. She must eliminate all material including me from all sites. She cannot refer to me straight or indirectly on any digital media. The finest portion when she shouted, this is unfairness. He's demolishing my existence. The magistrate answered, no, madam. You transferred your illegal action to the web for watches. You demolished your own existence. Concluding revision. It's been 2 months now. Mia's star aspirations are deceased. She can't secure any sponsorship agreements because a basic Google inquiry displays her penal history for seclusion breach. Her TikTok profile was eternally prohibited for breaching community rules. Last I learned via shared contacts, she's employed at a telephone service and residing with her mother. Her father still won't communicate with her until she matures and accepts accountability.